I like your shoes. Those are cute. Hey. Okay, so this is module 6.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We should say our names.
So this is how you pronounce it? Module?
Yeah.
Module 6.
This is module 6. I'm Tyler Silvestri.
I'm Callie Sigliano.
I'm Gustavo Soto.
I'm Demetria Scofis. I'm Caroline San Pietro.
And this is one of the parts of our module 6 assignment, the Breakfast Club part.
Okay, so describe some of your initial impressions of academics at the U of A.
I'll start here.
It's a lot harder than high school. Definitely seeing some challenges in my classes.
It's a lot of work. You have to dedicate a lot of time to your courses in order to be successful in them.
Time management is key.
People,
Go.
Okay, people are more serious here about school than high school.
Yeah, time management is key. There's a lot more work than high school, obviously, and you can't get distracted.
Have you had a test yet? Have you turned in an essay, and how have they gone for you?
Yes, I have had a test. Yes, I have had to turn in an essay. I have had mixed results.
I've had to turn in a lot of essays, but he only grades them on completion, which is good. And I've had a test in math, and I did better than I thought I was gonna do, so that's good.
I've had to turn in multiple essays already, and I've had like 3 tests. One of them didn't go so well, just because I didn't really manage my time that well. That's about it.
Yeah, I had a lot of essays and I've had a few tests and they've all gone okay.
I had one essay that I just turned in today. I don't know how it's gonna go. I had a couple tests and I did pretty well, so.
Have you received a grade you were not happy with and what went wrong?
Yes, I have received a grade that I am not happy with. What went wrong is probably my availability to actually study for the exam, and probably that made me really unprepared for it.
I've received a few bad grades in my math class on assignments, which I was really upset about because I worked super hard in that class, but I mean it canceled out with getting good scores, so yeah.
Yeah, I've received a few bad grades. It's just like putting time into studying and stuff like that, and actually getting to know the material. It's hard, like, because college is busy. There's always something going on, so yeah.
Yeah, I got a grade that I didn't like that much, but I know it's because I didn't study very much, so that's what went wrong.
I actually haven't gotten any bad grades so far, and that's very weird for me, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
What has surprised you about academics since you've come to the U of A?
Stuff's hard. You need to be on top of your game, otherwise you're gonna get lost.
Mm-hmm. You have to stay organized because it's good to have a planner and to like mark down what you have to do because you're so busy you can forget about a few things.
But yeah, you have to be organized for sure, and you just have to like check up on like D2L and stuff like pretty much every like 5 hours for me at least. Cause like I'll check in the morning and there won't be an assignment, and then check at night and then there'll be an assignment due at 11:59. It's like 11:30. So
Yeah.
Chemistry.
Probably, yeah, that you have to be so responsible for yourself because teachers don't always tell you and they don't remind you of things.
Yeah, like I've never used a planner before or a calendar, and now that I do, I feel like it helps me a lot. But yeah, it's really important to stay organized and check D2L.
What do you feel high school has not prepared you for in terms of academic success?
Lots of things. Mainly probably just being able to figure out stuff on your own. Your teacher's not going to remind you of everything. You have to be responsible for completing tasks on your own and turning them in on time.
Yeah, like the same thing, but even like by teaching us like MLA not correctly and stuff like that. It was like hard coming into college, but I feel like I learned faster here, so like I clicked easier. But yeah.
For me, high school was really easy. Like I took a lot of AP classes and stuff, and it was still easy. I don't know why. It's just like you got one assignment a day, went home, brought it back the next day, and then you were done. It's not like a bunch of things to do in one day.
Probably like you have to go get help for yourself. It's not like, oh, do you need help with this? I see you're struggling. It's like they won't say anything. You have to go seek help.
Yeah, my high school was really easygoing. Like we had a lot of time to do assignments, and if we didn't get it in that day, it would be easy to get an extension. And here it's definitely different. Like I wasn't prepared for that. But yeah, it's really good.
What is your favorite class right now?
Surprisingly, my favorite class is my Math 112 class, simply because it is the class I am probably the most comfortable in academic wise.
Well, I'm taking a lot of dance classes, and I love dance, so it's just like an easy A, so I don't have to worry. I'm not stressed out about my grade, but it's just fun classes, so I like my dance classes.
Mine's my English class. I really like my teacher. He's like 22 years old, so I can relate to him a lot, and it's really cool that he's like super into that stuff.
Mine's also my Math 112 class because like numbers make more sense, and it's like you get it right or you get it wrong.
Yeah, my favorite class is Italian. I've never learned it before, but the teacher is really nice, and she like cares a lot about us, and she makes it really fun.
What is your least favorite class right now, and how can you change your outlook on this class?
Are we all gonna say it at the same time?
Mine is my Life on Earth class because there's just a lot like that goes into it. Like it goes from space and like tectonic plates to a bee getting honey from a flower. So it's just like a big gap and a lot of material that you have to know.
Alright, I'll just say it. My least favorite class is my Chemistry 151 class, simply because it is hard for me to actually like stay focused when I'm learning one thing after another, and probably because I haven't gotten a whole lot of help in it.
My least favorite class is astronomy. It's a lot, and it gets boring sometimes, so.
My least favorite class is this class. It is. My
Just
other
say, is it
classes are
open?
awesome, and this is not that awesome. I'm sorry, it's just not. There's a lot of work, and it's not that interesting.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. If this class was more than one credit, I would enjoy it a lot more. But considering it's so much work and just for one credit, it's kind of a burden. Yeah, it's only one credit. And it's difficult. Like this is like the first time we've all met up, and it's Unit 6 or Module 6. So it's very difficult, like planning everything, and
Also, when you have like other assignments to do for other classes, it's hard to like
Yeah.
juggle both.
And like I said, college is super busy and everyone's busy with a bunch of different things. So like if everyone can, or like if 4 people can make one meeting and then one person can't, that one person gets screwed
Mhm.
over.
Get screwed over.
yeah, it sucks.
So yeah.
How are we gonna change our outlook on these classes?
Positive vibes.
Alright, well, me simply is just getting more help in my classes. I'm starting to reach out to my TA, starting to get familiar with them, and maybe they'll help me and it'll change my mood in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna start going to office hours for astronomy because I have to really know what's going on because I'm really lost right now. Yeah, that'll help.
I can manage my time better. I know that's like a reoccurring thing, but yeah.
Positive vibes, what Callie said. I think that's what's gonna help.
Only God knows.
Okay,
It could get
identify 3 strategies you use to be successful.
better. Taking notes, reviewing them, and just keeping up to date on stuff.
Mine would be studying. I mean, that's obvious, and staying organized, as well as managing my time.
What are strategies you use to be successful?
Oh, my turn. Strategies I use. I go to the library for 3 hours a day, just with some buddies, just to study. We call them study hours. I go to the thinking tank. That helps kinda, and all my friends just like help me with things because I have some of the same classes with them.
I take notes in class and then I go back to my room and rewrite them, and then that night I'll make flashcards to study them so that there's less words.
You got time on me.
Oh, I do nothing else. It's so sad.
Yeah, I do make flashcards for like tests and stuff, and I went to Think Tank for like my English class. And yeah, that's kind of what I do. Mostly just like flashcards for everything.
How can you see success through using these strategies, and how can you prove they're working?
How can I see success? It'll definitely help me memorize the material that I've learned for the class that day. I can prove it by showing the good grades I get in my quizzes and tests and homework assignments.
For me, like before I came to college, I was so unorganized, and like I would find myself turning in assignments late. But now that I'm more organized, I've turned everything on time. And yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing she said, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not like failing, so they're working.
Yeah, I've done like really well on my tests because of the flashcards and stuff. So yeah.
What strategy have you learned from your group members?
Staying organized. Otherwise I will be completely in the bunker organizing stuff.
I like this session to like use flashcards. Like, yeah. I think you have to.
To like rewrite my notes and actually go over them multiple times instead of just writing them out, putting them in my folder.
Probably to manage my time better and like plan things out.
Yeah, same. Like I would probably start rewriting my notes, and I think that would probably help, and managing my time.
So that was everything.
Alright, have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
Have a good day. Bye.